I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
Hey guys, quickly before I do my normal intro on my video here, I just want to say something. So, a lot of the times when I do these some of these videos about talking about customer interactions and stuff, I do multiple videos. It'll be my first visit, and then I'll do a conclusion. I'll talk about it on some of the other videos, and then I'll put together some shorts just to the shorts help bring people to your videos. So that's kind of why these little shorts are done. But the biggest problem I've seen with the information on these shorts is, people just look at the shorts and they'll try to come to a conclusion on something, and they'll make stupid comments. So I get really dumb comments. So I implore you to, if you see a short that is related to something, they're all based off my videos. So if you can go from that short to the video and actually look at everything in its entirety, it'll save me from having to respond to you saying, no, you're totally wrong. So, don't just watch the shorts. So, like when I'm perusing through YouTube and I'm scanning through shorts, and if I don't understand something, I won't come to a conclusion on anything till I actually look at the full video. And I think that's pretty important. And that's why people do these. It kind of draws people to their channel. So, just a heads up, if you feel like you need to comment on one of the shorts, watch the full video first, and it'll give you a little more insight on what you're commenting on, and I won't have to respond with hey, what the hell are you talking about type response, which I hate doing. This is all about learning and all about HVAC entertainment and HVAC training. So anyway, I just wanted to say that real quick. Let's get on with the intro to today's video. All right, guys. Happy Thursday. Back from that remodel job once again. I got my new humidifiers installed today, and hopefully we can get that job up to a good humidity so they can start laying their hardwood floors. So I'm going to do a little TMI here for you, just relaxing here, a little TMI session. So we built a big fence, we built a big expensive fence around an acre of our property for our dogs. Well, what was happening was they were finding a way out, and I can't figure out where they're getting out. They can't jump over the top of it. I searched the whole perimeter. I don't see where they dug anything. But somewhere they're getting out, and I don't know where they're getting out, but it's bugging me. So the last couple of weeks, I've been leaving them in the house, and one of the dogs must have eaten something that's not agreeing with her stomach. So the last 2 days, I've came home to diarrhea all over the floor. Now, we got rid of the carpets in our living room, so we don't have to worry about anything happening on carpet. We're hardwoods throughout the house now. But man, I had to come home and clean that. It took me about 30 minutes yesterday and 30 minutes today. So I'm probably going to have to stick the stake in the ground and put the one that misbehaves back on the leash. The big long line. It's like a 50-foot line that we can put a stake in the ground and let her roam about. But because I can't have her getting out of the fence. So anyway, TMI session there. But it's bad. We don't have any towels left in the house. Trying to clean this crap up. So anyway, life is good. Just kind of plugging away here. Our weather's starting to change. It's getting real cold. I'm getting real busy. So, I wanted to go on a pattern with these videos where I am a day behind, because I'm going to have to start working some longer days, 4 or 5, work until 4 or 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon in order to get caught up and then just, get some more money in the bank. Because the last 3 months, I've been letting my bank account dwindle a little bit, which sometimes we do. This time of year, but it's time to build it back up. And this is money outside of business profit and everything. It's just money that's going in my pocket. So not to get too specific about it. But, you know, this whole channel is about me being transparent about everything. So, but things are good. I got lots of work lined up, lots of profitable work, lots of interesting work that I look forward to sharing with you. So today's video, yeah, I just went out to the remodel job, got the humidifiers swapped, and I got some more stuff I'll do there tomorrow. Hopefully I can wrap up some of the loose ends there and be done for now. I'm going to have to go back here in the future when he gets his range set to hook it up, and just probably some cosmetic things here and there, but nothing too major. You know, I kind of like to go back one last time on these big jobs and kind of pretty everything up. And it's like handing the keys over to a house. You know, when you over to a house, if you're a realtor or something, make sure everything's perfect and the customer's happy. So anyway, enjoy today's video, and I look forward to doing this daily with you. Good morning, guys. Seton HVAC here. It is Thursday, November 14th, 2024. Another simple day. Most of my days are pretty simple. Hold on a second here. Let me let this car pass. Had to stop there for a second. My neighbor that I did some work for stopped to talk to me. He's given us some of his jungle gym stuff from because his kids have outgrown it, so we're gonna put it in our little play set. But anyway, our playground. Anyway, we're yeah, simple day today, like usual. I'm gonna head out to the remodel job. I'm gonna swap those humidifiers out. I got to get the gas hooked up on the other tankless water heater, and we'll get it fired off. And that's going to be pretty much it for today. You know, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be back out there tomorrow as well. Saturday, I got 3 sales calls to go to. One's a full system, and I think the other 2 are well, the other 2 are either a heat pump or a ductless heat pump. I can't remember. So yeah, we're rolling along. I got that big project down in Sun River. I'm going to be starting. Oh, and I wanted to let you know on Monday, I'm doing that charity job for that old guy that's on oxygen. The weather's starting to change, and he probably doesn't want to be running off his electric heat on his air handler. So we're going to get a Bosch. I'm doing a. Now, I told myself I wasn't going to do the 15 SEER units, but you know, this one we're trying to save money. And I get a really good deal on the Bosch 15 SEER, so hopefully we don't have any issues with the circuit board or whatnot. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna let this car pass. Busy this morning. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Hold on a sec here. Let me get past this. And I was here first, lady, so I'm gonna go. All right, so. Anyway, yeah, I get a good deal on the 15s here, so we're going to install that for him. You know, because I'm basically doing this job for nothing. Basically, I'm doing it for the cost of the equipment. So, which is good. You know, I'd like to do at least 1 or 2 of these a year for people. I might do another one, you know, as we get closer to the holidays, closer to Christmas. You know, a lot of the big companies do that. So there's no reason why I can't do it. I can afford it, so. Anyway, that's what we got coming up. I'll see you guys out on this big project. All right, guys, we're here. We got our larger humidifiers here, the HE205As. All right, guys, I got this one down here. I'm going to take the other one and bring it upstairs, and we're going to do that one first, since that one's going to be the bigger pain in the butt. It's so tight up there. This one will be cake to swap out. So let's get started. Back to the dungeon. Let's yank that one out first. Yeah, it's kind of ugly, some of this work, but electrician's going to clean all that up for me. I couldn't get that transformer to mount there. I'll let him deal with it. That's his scope anyway. So, let's do it. All right, guys, we got the larger humidifier mounted here. Fit right in the spot. I just had to cut 2 more inches of metal there and 2 inches of metal there, and lined my 6-inch right up, taped her on there. I'm I'm going to get my water line connected, my low voltage, and get the drain reconnected. Now since it sits lower, I'll have to see if I still have the slope on my drain here. If not, I'll have to take that loose and cut it lower. We will see. And then I think I might have had my thermostats backwards because I wasn't getting my solenoid to click on the old one, so I might have to switch that around, but that's no big deal. That's easy. Let's get the cover on this and get everything connected, and then I'm going to go over and connect the gas to this other tankless water heater. Alright guys, water is flowing. We got humidity on the side of the building now. So I had my wires backwards. I had the humidity control on the one thermostat tied to the wrong zone, so I just had to switch the wire over. I'm dyslexic sometimes, it happens. So yeah, this one's all good for now. Let's see if we can get these humidity levels up to where the hardwood flooring people are happy. Let's go down to the crawl space one, and we'll get that one swapped out. All right, over here back to the crawl space section of the system. So homeowner must have watched the video, because he pulled this off for me, and look at there, we got a finish nail that lines right up, and I think they're at probably 2.5 or 3 inch nails, because it goes through that block, through the sheathing. My line is right up against the sheathing. Like I said, normally I would avoid it and I would try not to have that happen, but it was spray foamed in place, nothing I could do. So I'm gonna have to cut it, I'm gonna have to piece it back, pick out what spray foam I can on the inside, and they'll just have to spray foam back around it. But you can see that nail lines right up. I'm sure it went right in my line. So I'm not going to fix that today. I'll probably fix it tomorrow. I'm going to get this other humidifier in, and then I'm curious to see what our humidity levels will be tomorrow. Let me show you the other side here on this refrigerant line. So, you know, I didn't strap this or anything. It was free floating in there, but when they spray foamed it, obviously it locked it in place. So I'll have to just pick this out of there. What I think I'll do is, since none of this is finished, I'll just elbow it here probably and bring them back down so they're further out, so that's no possible way that can happen again. Yeah, such is life, huh? And there's no way he would have heard it because it was spray foamed. I understand. He probably didn't hear it, and it probably just slowly leaked out, because, you know, once you put a nail in it, it might just leak very slowly, and it takes until you take the nail out for it to really hiss. So I get it. We'll get it fixed. Just another thing to do out here. All right, got that small one pulled off. I'm going to take this opportunity now to seal the inside of this, since I didn't do it originally, so I don't have to have any sealant on the outside. Might as well use this access hole to my benefit. She's flowing good. The system works great. Get all the sealing done down here. We're getting real close. Easy money. I used to work with this Asian guy, and every morning when I go in, he'd go, "How's it going, easy money? How's it going, easy money?" That was his nickname for me. It's kind of funny. Easy money. How you doing, easy money? That kind of sounds Hispanic, but whatever. You get what I'm saying. Get this all sealed up. I'm gonna move the camera out of the way. You get the gist of it. Alright, she's all sealed up. I just went ahead and did the top and the bottom and the back side. I can't really see in here, so I'll just hit that from the outside. It's no big deal. The spray foam pretty much sealed all that for me, so I don't really need to do much to this elbow. But I got other stuff I got to seal here. Let's get this humidifier mounted and get it going. See if we can get this up to the 45% or whatever they're looking for. And I just want to show you something here real quick. So I always seal the insides of these with mastic tape. Seals it up real good, 100%, no mess. And then we can put the pad and the cover on. So just want to show you that real quick. Get the drain, low voltage, and water line hooked back in. We'll get this guy back going. Voila! Now the only problem with this is it's so tight here that I can't get my crescent wrench to turn. So I'm gonna see if I got my open-ended wrench, my combination wrench I can get on there. Try to get that thing tightened on there, and I'll get the other stuff connected. Woo-hee! We'll fire this up. Should be able to, this larger humidifier should get the humidity up where we need it. Getting there. We are getting there. Finally, Joe Shearer. Which reminds me of the old times I did auto mechanics. You get like a 30th of a turn. So I'm having PTSD from that. But I'm able to get it with this guy. That should be tight enough. Let's turn the water on, see if we got a drip. Ooh. Looks good so far. We'll see what happens when the solenoid opens. Let's get it finished up. All right, and done. I got a wire tie on this so he can't come off. Got that wire nutted in. I heard the solenoid click. Should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn both these thermostats on to continuous fan, because what I noticed is that thermostat doesn't force the fan on with the humidity, which is, maybe it does, maybe it's just delayed. It's kind of weird though. You would think that the humidifier terminal and that thermostat would energize G at the same time. Kind of strange. See, I wonder, I could put a jumper between G and hum inside those thermostats, couldn't I? Probably be a good idea. It's not going to be heated air all the time, but whenever there's a call for humidity, at least it'll force the fan on. I don't see that being an issue. Do you? Well, no, it might be an issue because, well, maybe not. I'm going to ask somebody. I don't want to screw something up. What do I know, huh? Alright guys, so now like I was telling you the other day, my drain off this pump, I'm going to pull that out, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to run it up. We're going to run it through these holes next to this electrical over here, and it's going to tie into this this trap here. And then we're also going to put another condensate pump over there. We're going to have the ERV and the tankless go into that pump, and then it's going to pump up over into there. So I gotta go to Home Depot and get the fittings I need for that. This is a 3/4 threaded here, so I'm gonna have to go thread it in. I'm gonna put a 90 probably over, and then I have to tee it, and then have 2 threaded barbs to accept my two vinyl tubes. Customer wanted a mechanical connection here. I would have just cut that off and just dropped them in, but he's worried about something flowing out this way and flooding out his basement. So I get it. These aren't really going to stop that, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna get this tubing. I'll get this tubing here strung over and see if I have enough to do that one too. If not, I'll get some tubing at Home Depot. Hate getting it from there because it's expensive, but it is what it is. Yeah, so let's get that strung, and then I'm gonna head over to Home Depot. I gotta go to the bank, and that'll probably finish out my day today. All right, so I just had enough tubing to come up and over and get me to where I need to be over here for this one. I'll get go get some tubing, go get those fittings, go to the bank, and then I'll show you guys how this is all put together tomorrow, and then I'll start working on fixing that too. Never ending job, and I got a bunch of cleanup too. Woohoo!
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.